Hey Eva, hey Kay, hey Dawn. I'm so excited for today. So excited. Just waiting on a couple of others to pop on. So I'm just going to invite you just to take a moment as we wait on the others just to hop on, just to feel into yourself and just feel into how you feel in your body, what's your vibe. I love that, Eva. Eva had a no-show for a 12 o'clock appointment, so she gets to come in and do it all. Yay! The universe is working for us today. Are you Rachel? So just tuning into your body as well. I have a couple of moments for others to hop on, tune in, and just tagging in your awareness, how you feel, what your vibration feels like right now. Hey, Gillian. And if it feels good to do so, I'm going to just invite you to pop that in the chat. Pop that in the chat. And I want you to be really honest. Like really honest. If you feel great and high vibe, we want to hear it. But this isn't a standard answer. This isn't a I'm good response. Just be really honest with yourself and you'll get the most out of this session. Like, what's your vibe? How do you feel? How does your body feel? Because we're going to be doing some work to shift it. So wherever you are, we're going to be shifting it into the next level. So I'm really excited. And what I do ask is that you're just honest. If you don't feel like sharing it in the chat box, that's fine. That's all good. Hey Nicole, hey Tamara, hey Anne, good to see you. So what I've asked everyone to do is just tune into their body and their vibration and just tagging in your awareness how you feel. And if it feels good, pop that in the chat box. Dawn saying, I feel really good today, stable, excited, tired after a long week though. Yeah. So we're going to go into a rest and a cycle. Rachel saying, I feel amazing today. I've just signed up to a human design course. I'm halfway through an energetics course. And today I manifested a really exciting opportunity. As I've leaned into more energy and human design, miracles are literally happening. I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Your vibration is your currency of the universe, right? Eva's saying, feeling really tender after a hammering out of a week emotionally and physically, but seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and feeling a sparkle wanting to resurface. Got lots of words of wisdom coming into my head. Beautiful, Eva, beautiful. And life isn't always rainbows and fairy cakes, is it? Sometimes life hits us sideways and impact happens. So really celebrating you leaning into that. Jillian saying, I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling ready. Beautiful. So loving all of these shares. So my intention for this masterclass, for the Activate masterclass, and the clue is in the name. It's to activate you. So I have been speaking to a lot of people recently, a lot of people who are highly conscious, highly aware. They've done loads of self-development work, lots of mindset work, lots of healing, and They're on this journey of growth and evolution. They've already made exponential growth, made loads of positive changes. They know that they can go within for the answers. They know it all starts with them, but they still don't feel it, okay? They don't feel the levels of joy, fulfillment, peace, abundance that they desire to feel in the inside. And it's really, really, really common, okay? So today, my intention is it's all about the internal environment and going through a training and an energetic activation so that you can feel that. So wherever you are on your journey, whether you are feeling in a really high vibrational state and you're excited and loving life, or maybe you are in a more tender moment where you're processing emotions, wherever you are, my invitation is for you to meet you where you're at. And we're going to go through a process, and my intention is to help you to elevate into that next level. So you feel by the end of this session, okay, you actually feel a physical shift in your body, and you can calibrate to that next level of abundance in your life with any of the changes that you're looking to make in your life, okay? So really, really beautiful. I'm doing today's masterclass a little bit different. I usually do a training and end with a meditation, but I really want you to experience what I'm saying in a different vibration today. So we're going to start with a meditation because I want you to be in the vibe as we go through this session. Okay, so I'm just going to invite you to, wherever you are, get really comfortable. Get cozy wozy. I always invite people to get cozy wozy. If you want to lie down, if you want to get a comfier chair, if you want to get a blanket, if you want to get socks on, whatever you want to do, get comfy and cozy as I invite you into this meditation. So just inviting you to start to take long, rich, deep heart breaths. Breathing deeply into your heart, your energetic heart. Holding at the top and letting that all out. And really continuing with this deep, deep heart breath cycle, placing all of your attention on your energetic heart space. And if it feels good to do so, you may wish to put your hands in your heart and apply a little bit of pressure to your heart. Continuing with that heart breath. And as you continue with the heart breath, you may start to feel your heart activating. You may feel yourself dropping deeper into your heart. You may feel your heart magnetics twinkle. You may just trust that it's working as you enjoy the process and it's all perfect. Just continuing that heart breath. And gently imagining a white light all around you, dancing around your feet, moving up your legs, your torso, swirling around your neck, your head. And on your next breath, just imagining that you're inhaling this beautiful white light, and that this white light is flowing all the way down into your heart space and filling out your heart space, overflowing your heart space. as the white light flows out into the rest of your body, flowing up to the top of your head, your shoulders, down your arms to the tips of your fingers, flowing all the way down your body, your torso, your legs, your feet, to the tips of your toes. As you remember what it feels like to feel completely full and completely filled with unconditional love. This is your birthright. And just imagining a red laser beam at your root, and that this red laser beam is shooting down, 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 down through the crust of the earth, down through the many energies and layers of the earth, right to the power crystal at the centre that sparkles and dazzles like snow, and drawing this powerful Mother Earth life force energy all the way back up from the centre of the earth through the many layers, the energies, the crystals, all the way back up through the crust, through the soles of your feet, gently moving up your legs and into your root chakra. Gently, gently clearing out anywhere where you felt stuck and stagnant. Allowing that release. Allowing for your root chakra to feel potent, connected, grounded. And feel that support, that infinite support from Mother Earth. She's always got you. You're infinitely supported by heaven and earth. And gently, gently allowing this energy to move up into your sacral chakra, below your belly button. This is your creative space, your sexual space, your pleasure center. And gently allowing a release of any guilt, any shame, any suppressed emotions that have been pushed down, abandoned, gaslit, squashed. Just allowing for a release of that. And inviting you to feel a wake up and an activation of your pleasure center, this creative space. As you feel that activation and that stirring of desire, you remember what it feels like to move from a place of desire, to make decisions from a place of desire, not guilt, not fear, not shame, desire. Feeling what that energy of desire feels like for you. And if you wish to move your hips, rock your hips, inviting you to move in any way that feels good for you intuitively. As you activate in this meditation. Gently, gently moving this energy up into your solar plexus, your seat of power, personal power. Releasing any suppressed anger, any rage, any distorted power, control. allowing that to be released from your system. As you reconnect and remember this depth of personal power, this certainty, a soul-aligned confidence, this knowing the strength that you have inside of you. You're not waiting on permission from anything or anyone to choose. That's your personal power. And gently, gently moving this energy up into your energetic heart space. And allowing for a release of anywhere where you felt betrayed, where you've given less, you've given more and received less, where you felt taken advantage of, heartbroken, any pain that you're carrying in your heart from the past, resentment, regret, just allowing for a release of that, and just breathe into this, into your heart, and once and for all, just let it go, let it be released. Source is assisting you in this release right now. Just breathe into it. And gently, gently moving this energy up into your throat chakra. Releasing any suppressed communication, any energies of saying yes when you wanted to say no. And remember your empowered voice, the wisdom that's coming through for you to speak this next level of message, this next level of truth, this next level of authenticity, the next level of you that's being birthed through now, with this new voice. Just remember that. And gently moving this energy up, allowing for it to gently cleanse your pineal gland. And your third eye, and your forehead, releasing any overwhelm, any congestion, any worry, any overthinking, any browser brain. Allowing that to be gently released. As you remember your empowered clarity, your empowered vision, and you remember your head and heart coherence. And gently, 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 finally moving this energy up through your crown chakra, creating a beautiful ball of light above your head, and imagining a colour for that light, any colour that's relevant for you now, and that it's going up, moving up, shooting up, higher and higher, past the moon, the sun, the stars, the sky, higher and higher, straight into your soul star, the astral element of who you are across all time and space, remembering gifts, memories, experiences that are relevant for you right now. Moving up higher and higher, through white lights, black lights, golden lights, higher and higher, through a jelly-like substance, all the colours of the rainbow, higher and higher, through pink clouds, connecting with the law of compassion, and moving up higher and higher, moving towards a beautiful iridescent white light, getting closer and closer as you start to move into this white light. And the deeper and deeper you go, the more and more loved you feel, the more and more fulfilled you feel, and the more and more yourself you feel. This is the energy of source. And through this energy, do I have permission to clear your space of any distractions, distortions, or psychic interferences? And if so, please say yes out loud. And if you would like to receive these soul codes, these downloads, which is simply a wake up of the soul codes, the energies that are already inside of you at a cellular level. If you would like to receive these, say yes out loud. I know what it feels like to feel confident. I know what it feels like to trust myself the most. I know who I am, and I know how to be 100% authentic, free, and in my truth. I know how to experience sky-high levels of joy, fulfillment, laughter every single day. I am grateful, and I know how to be in gratitude in all seasons of life. I love myself, and I know how to put myself first. I know how to pour into me and pour into others with balanced energy. Know what it feels like to be truly present in all areas of my life. I know what it feels like to rest, enjoy rest, and lean into rest. I know what it feels like to nourish my body, to nourish myself, to nourish my mind, and to nourish my soul. And once again, to receive all of these downloads, simply say yes out loud. And gently, gently, gently calling in your higher self, the next level of you, the more evolved level of you, those sky high levels of self love, razor sharp rituals. Feel that depth of confidence, the depth of wisdom, the inner stillness, the spaciousness, the peace. Feel into how she prioritizes her rest, how she prioritizes nourishing herself. Feel into that heart, that big, beautiful heart. It is an overflow of love that she gives to herself first. Feel into the harmony that she experiences between work, between our relationships, our family. Harmony. Feel how satisfied she is, how grateful she is. The lightness, the freedom, the fun. And I want you just to ask her, what's the one thing that she no longer tolerated when she was you in this moment? The one thing that she no longer tolerated that closed the gap between you and her. Just one thing. Was it stopping a burnout cycle? Was it stopping a particular self-talk? Overthinking? Taking too much on? What was the one thing? And what did she say yes to? She said yes to something today, the new up-leveled embodiment. What did she say yes to that also closed the gap? And I want you just to make this commitment right now to honour the guidance from your higher self, to choose from the day, today, that you're no longer tolerating this, and feel the conviction, the energy, the power behind that yes. This is a yes. There's no backup plan. You're not available for anything else. Feel that. And feel yourself recalibrate to her energy. Noticing how it feels in your body. Witnessing the upgrades in your energetic grid, your aura. And gently saying goodbye for now to your higher self. Thanking her. Thanking Source for the upgrade in your vibration. Upgrading your nervous system, your emotional system, the rebalance in your brain, the upgrades in your energetic settings. You're vibrating at a new level now, up-leveled magnetism, new standards. People feel it. Opportunities feel it. And just gently, gently inviting you to, through the breath, bring yourself back into the heart and into the body. Taking a moment to journal out anything that's coming through for you, any shifts that you're experiencing, specifically noticing how you felt going into this meditation and how you feel now. What's changed? And if it feels good, I would love to hear. I would love to invite you to pop that into the chat box. So you have done some energetic shifts there, and you're going to continue to release new energy and integrate these downloads for the next few days. I do recommend lots of water. I'm here with my energy fizz right now, but lots and lots of water. Snap. Lots and lots of water. Time in nature, water therapy, Epsom salt bath this evening if you can. And what we did with the downloads, the name downloads probably doesn't describe it as to what it is. So a download is a wake up of your soul codes, your soul energy that every single one of us hold at a cellular level in every single cell, all scientifically proven. If you follow Dr. Joe Dispenza, then you'll know this. So that's what we've gone in and done. We've woke up your soul energy. Tamara's saying, I feel clarity and happiness. I know how I want to be, and now I see it happening. I'm excited to do all the things I want, but with joy and no more feeling trapped in burnout. Tamara, that is so, so powerful. Yay, thank you for sharing. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. Really witnessing that shift with you. That's incredible. Rachel's saying, love that meditation, Frankie. I said no to working from a place of burnout and creating from a place of hustle. When I came to your first workshop with Carly a few weeks ago, the more I've stepped into that version of myself, the more ease it feels creating and achieving, manifesting the clients, opportunities and partnerships. Rachel, that is so, so beautiful. Really feeling you lean into your feminine energy, feeling the flow, and you're so magnetic right now. You are this magnet right now, which, oh my God, I've got goosebumps. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nicole's saying, so powerful. Thank you. Thank you, darling. And this is really beautiful to share, because when we share the shifts and allow ourselves to be witness, that amplifies the manifestation as well. So that amplifies the vibration and the energy shift when we allow ourselves to be celebrated and witnessed. Gillian saying the doubt is no longer needed. The knowing is there. It's all in me, and at this time, amazing. So all I need is in me. Absolutely, Gillian. The doubt was never required. The struggle was never required. Eva's saying, higher self told me to say yes to the new opportunity I'm going to be asked, even and especially if it sounds scary. Scary is excitement, Eva. It's the same code. Amazing. So many opportunities coming your way, and you're celebrating a new level this week. I know that, which is massively exciting. And Kay's saying, I said no to the doubt inside me that stops me achieving what I know I am capable of, and then it allows me to create the life I desire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel at any level, the doubt comes up, the fear comes up. It's about having the tools to shift out of that. So that's what I'm going to share today. And this is a very professional masterclass today. I'm doing a presentation because there's a lot I want to say, and I often, you know what I'm like, I go off on a tangent and I start channeling stuff, but there's specific points that I actually want to share today. So, so activate the masterclass. So hopefully we all feel activated now. Woo. So just a wee brief introduction to me. Most of you know me. I'm a mum and a wife of 2 girls and an energetic mastery coach. So I help you to reimagine yourself, your relationships, your lifestyle, and your business. Okay, so my zone of genius is really helping you to recode your energy field, diving into your energy field, knowing diving into your energy field, helping you to release the blocks, the limiting codes, and recoding your field to be an energetic match for what you're creating in your life, to be your full potential. My zone of genius is bringing the unseen into the seen. I'm very good at that. I call myself a very practical, spiritual person. My background was marketing and strategy, so I'm all about getting results, okay? Whether it's changing a relationship, getting results in business, getting results in health, like personal power. My passion is tangible results, that transformation, okay? And I support people in private advisory, so private coaching, group coaching, events, retreats, and with Arbonne wellness products. So multi-passionate, I've got lots of things going on, having lots of fun with amazing people. And it really is offering that full mind, body, and spiritual transformation. So there's different ways to experience that as well, depending on what you want and where you're at. So I'm at a point in my life right now where I do feel like my most confident, my best self, my most energetic, vital, clear, most fulfilled self. Okay, this is me, my 2 daughters, Sienna and Savannah. They're really my why. I'm at this level of life where I just feel so good, and I also feel like I'm just getting started. I feel like I'm just getting started, but over the last 3-4 years, I've went from a place of survival into a place in my life where I feel like I'm truly thriving, and I want to grow and grow in the thrive space, because there's always a next level. But just very, very briefly, so you can see where I've come from. In 2017, I was pregnant with Sienna, my oldest daughter, on the right, and I was working in corporate. It was very stressful. I was experiencing many, many burnout cycles, anxious, had anxiety all the time. I was emotional eating, and I walked away from corporate without a plan. I didn't know what I wanted. I just knew I didn't want to bring a child into this environment, and I knew that it wasn't healthy for me, okay? So that was really my wake-up call. That was becoming a mum was the catalyst for me to completely change my life. I wasn't spiritual. I wasn't into self-development work. I was very much like, I'd gone to university, I'd got a job in corporate, I'd climbed a ladder, I'd done well, I was an award-winning marketer, I was good at it, but it really wasn't my soul calling. I didn't feel a level of fulfillment, and I always put myself in really stressful work environments. So I worked for the Commonwealth Games. It was an amazing opportunity, but like go. And I was out in Dubai working. So I'd left this corporate career. It was a tax-free 6-figure salary. I earned more than my hubby, but we quit. I just walked away. And there was a while, took some time to kind of figure out what I wanted. I had my babies, life calmed down, my nervous system calmed down, and I thought I was fixed. No. Had my second daughter, and I had 2 under 2. Gorgeous, gorgeous babies. Grateful for everything, like so grateful for everything in my life, but that same burnout was there. So I had like this beautiful family in Dubai. I'm doing some contract work. It's quite spacious. I had help at home. Like I wasn't on my own, but I was stressed to the max, absolutely stressed to the max. And it really was at that point in my life where I had never ever been so stressed because I had all that stress that I'd carried for years. And I was triggered all the time. I felt angry all the time. I was angry with my husband all the time. I felt guilty because I was so lucky. I've got this beautiful family. I'm living in Dubai. It's a beautiful place, but I was just triggered and angry, and I felt that you could have zipped me up in a straitjacket and put me away for a few years. That is just how I felt. And in Dubai, I went to therapy. I went to see a counsellor, and I did a few sessions, and intuitively I knew that that wasn't my route. It wasn't my medicine. I know it's the medicine for a lot of people, but I needed more than talking it out. I knew that. Patience, I'm not very patient, but someone recommended Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Changing the Habit of Being Yourself. I read that and it changed my life. I loved that I could own it. And from there, that was the start of my journey. From there, I've dived into personal development and spirituality. I did Dr. Joe Dispenza's program, Mastering Your Mind program, and I've worked with many coaches, guides, spiritual healers over the last few years, and I continue to do so as I go deeper into this journey. And as a result, I've set up my business. I've retrained and became a theta healer. We've moved from Dubai to Scotland, and I feel really regulated. I feel in alignment. I've detoxed my relationship with my husband because I was also really triggered with him, but that's detoxed, and I experienced this real harmony across the different areas of my life, like with work. And that's what I'm going to share with you today, like the key pieces. When I feel into like what are the key pieces that have contributed to this transformation, it's such a transformation. Like that version of me feels like lifetimes ago, not 4 years ago, literally lifetimes ago. So I'm going to share what worked for me and what works for my clients. So because this is the work that changed my life, like theta healing and the other things that I've done, the mindset, the rituals, the embodiment, because it literally changed my life in such a short space of time and continues to do so, this is how I live now. So I help other people with this work. So what creates this ease in your body? In theta healing, we call like triggers. If anything's coming up in your body, it's like this ease in your body, okay? So being in your head, we all know being in your head, when your mind's running a million stories a day, okay? What could happen in the future, the different scenarios or what's happened in the past, okay? It could be that your mind's like creating all these opportunities, like there's exciting things happening and you're creating all these opportunities in your mind, which can be good, but not if it's all the time. If it's all the time, like you're always on, okay? And it can be quite confusing because you can be picking up like other people's ideas, other people's creations, especially some of us have an open head chakra. I do. So I need to be careful and be very, very aware because I pick up other people's ideas. So a lot of us do that. So we need to have a filter to know what is our own to keep and what is for right now as well, because things might not be for right now. It might be for the future, but we get stuck in our head. Okay, we get stuck in our head and we jump between things. I call it browser brain, when you are feeling distracted and you're just jumping between all of the things. Okay, hitting upper limits on repeat. Okay, it can show up as having the same disagreement with your partner on the repeat. That was one of mine. Okay, cycles of exhaustion from people pleasing or making yourself the one that carries it all. Especially as leaders, this is a really common trait. We take on the burden. I used to do this all the time. I'll do it. I'll do it. Let me organize this. I'll do the big family party. Come to me. I'll do it. Okay. Always, always, always. Okay. We carry it. We carry it for other people. Okay. The undercurrent that drives burnout. This was me as well. They're all me. The undercurrent. That just, I don't know what the words are, but it's just that energy that just drives you to like run, 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 and you run yourself ragged. It's that feeling in the car when you're driving and rushing between places, rushing to get your work done, rushing to get the kids ready, just rush, rush, rush. And it's that constant, it feels like an undercurrent, this fuel that just pushes you, okay? Like the same triggers coming up again and again, whether it's like mum guilt or shame, like control, like feeling control with goals, being really attached to goals, or like anger, feeling triggered with people, or swallowing and suppressing emotions, not allowing your emotions to come up, okay? So we swallow emotions because I'm good. I'm good. We say, yeah, good, good. How many times can we say we're good when we're not good and just push it down, okay? And it doesn't go anywhere, so it just holds in our body. So many layers to it. Another one is fear of the future, okay? Making past experiences mean what's possible for your future, okay? If something didn't work in the past, or if something happened in the past, that informs what's possible now, and that's a big fat lie, but we all do it. I catch myself doing this still, and I work in this every day. We all do it. We make it mean what's possible for the future, okay? We can also be energetically tied to past partners, bosses, family members. We did this energetic work in Build Your Business in Bliss yesterday, but we're energetically tied to our past. It's like you can be energetically married, even if you weren't legally married to someone. You can be energetically married, even to businesses, but to people that you've worked with, and their cords, they're still like hooked into you through no intention of them, but they can still be hooked into you, okay? Hooked into your energy field. You're still tied to them, okay? And that can create resistance for the future and resistance in your body as well. Another one is pedestaling former successes. Like when you used to have the amazing body, used to have the amazing relationship, used to have the amazing business. Okay, and we pedestal it. We pedestal it so much. I've done this as well, done all of them. We pedestal it so, so much. And it blocks us from being in gratitude and loving ourselves for who we are now and everything that we have now. And also it blocks us for what's possible for the future. Because if we are pedestaling something in the past, we tell ourselves it's not possible again. That was the heyday. That was the best times. It'll never be that good again. We tell ourselves all of these things. And again, it's just not true. So pedestaling former successes can block us just as much as like feeling like perceived failures will mean that you can't have it again. We also, this is a really common one of the most common ones that many people don't realize, okay? So a lot of the limiting beliefs and blocks that come up for us is really about what would go wrong if we got everything that we wanted. Okay, so if you had, depending on what you're manifesting, if you got the 7-star holiday, the new car, the health, the body, the business results, the marriage, if you had your all, like what would happen? What could go wrong? Would you become unrelatable? What would the neighbours say? What would your friends say? What would your family say? Would you belong? Would you be weird? Okay. Would you be weird? And this can subconsciously block us. It creates conflict in the body. It creates dual beliefs. So we can be manifesting something and it feels really aligned and it feels really good and it feels really high vibe. But when we have a conflicting belief, I'll tell you a funny one. So my dad would say things, oh, that rich arsehole, okay, back in the day. And when I was manifesting new results in my business, like I'm manifesting it with all my heart, and I'm manifesting, I'm going in, I'm talking to source, I'm doing all the things and hitting resistance. And then when we went in and did the theta healing around that, I was carrying old beliefs from my dad, and that was blocking me. So it was creating that dual belief. Okay, that dual belief, which can cancel out. Unfortunately, this is a big one as well. So dropping rituals when life gets busy. Okay, so for everyone on this call, your health is your top priority. I know it is, but when life gets busy, we sometimes drop rituals. Sometimes the sleep, the exercise, the nutrition, or the spiritual practice suffers. That's usually one of the first to go. So we tell ourselves we'll do our reset, we'll start on Monday. Okay, and then experience those cycles of exhaustion, the instability in your vibration, like with the highs and lows. Like I know, like one of my kind of catch points, so I don't go into burnout. If I'm tired on a Friday night, and it sometimes happens, I know that I can scan my week and I'm like, right, okay, where have I compromised in my rituals? Where have I really dropped out and nourishing myself? If I'm tired, my body's that indicator, our bodies are the indicators. And a Friday night, if I'm tired, it's like, right, okay, where's the undercurrent been? Where have I been pushing myself? Okay, so dropping those rituals when life gets busy. Bitching about life, this one always makes me laugh, okay? Because there's no way to bitch behind the universe's back. We can't do it. It's just impossible. Okay, yet we do. So my coach Anna Kitney always says your words cast spells over your life. And it's so, so true. Your words cast spells over your life. Okay, so our words carry a vibration. Your words tell your mind and your body what is true. Okay, your words tell your mind and your body what is true. And complaining is the fastest way to cancel your manifestation and squash your vibe, okay? And sometimes this can be really sneaky. Sometimes it's not even complaining, it can be really, really sneaky, okay? But if something's not working, if it feels hard, if like you're like saying you're stressed, then you're creating more of that. So we create more of that. So the key is, and I'm going to talk about what we can lean into in a little while, but being really, really conscious and intentional with our words. I know when I started to really observe my words, there was a lot of things that I was saying unconsciously that was just really out of alignment with how I wanted to feel, who I wanted to be, and what I wanted to create. And I still catch myself with my words every day and choose again. So just invite you to feel into what you personally resonate with anything that we've went into there, any of those pieces that resonate for you, okay? Because you can be truly grateful for everything that you have. Know that you're lucky to the core. And it's a big fat and. We have these memories running beneath the surface, the codes, the limiting beliefs that's in our system, okay? And it affects the experience, it affects how we feel. This is the we know it but we don't feel it part, right? And it affects your quality of life and blocks the abundance that's available. So we've kind of gone through like the 5 main blocks to feeling rich in the inside and creating that abundance from the inside out. Now I'm going to talk about the solutions, the 5 secrets to feeling rich in the inside. These are the pieces, the main areas that I've really leaned into and will continue to for life. Okay, number 1, and for me, this is by far the most important one, which many of you would have heard me say many, many times. It's activate your heart to access you. Okay, and I'm just going to read a little quote from Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend that you do. It's one of the first books that I recommend all my clients to read, and pretty much most people that I read in life. And it's one that I go back to again and again. Okay, so your heart is a sensory organ that guides our decision-making ability, as well as understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. When we are connected to our hearts and our knowing, we can tap into its wisdom as a source of love and inner guidance. Okay? Basically, your heart is the portal of connection to your soul, and your heart is the portal of connection to the universe. You all have, every single person has a portal of connection, a channel, a unique connection to the universe where you can talk to the universe, receive guidance, receive inspiration, receive answers to decisions, guidance on your purpose. And we go into our heart, we uncover more and more and more of ourselves. This is where we start to feel more ourselves, more confident, more certain, like more love, more safe. Okay, through the heart. It's like activating your heart. You access like this deep-rooted personal power. You may have felt this in our meditation coming in. That was my intention. Like that knowing that you've got it no matter what. Okay, that's happening over there. Not easy. It's going to be challenging, but I've got it no matter what. Okay? Have crystal clear clarity in your purpose and desire, so you know who you are, you know what you want, your desires, and why you're here, your purpose. Okay, being 100% authentic, like knowing your truth. And for me, that's inner freedom. My mantra this year is 0 fucks, like in the most loving way. I love everyone I absolutely love. But I'm done with, I was a people pleaser. I cared what other people think. And now I'm just like, do you know what? Like literally 0 fucks, like 100% truthful. And it's so free. And I'm going on Instagram and I'm doing theta healing and just leaning into who I am and what I love. And it's just the most exhilarating feeling. It really, really is. And it also, in doing so, it's brought in so many soul-aligned people into my life, which is really beautiful. Okay? When you activate your heart, it's about going within for the answers time and time again. Okay, we've all got the answers in our heart, and really feeling, truly, truly feeling unconditionally loved and supported. And when you feel that, like when you feel that for yourself, how you can pour in from others from that place of kindness is incredible. So there's many tools to like calm down, to feel spacious, to get you out of something. But I like truly, truly believe with all my heart that activating your heart is the most powerful, it's the fast track to cultivate and sustain an abundant internal environment. I don't believe there's anything that compares to going into the heart, and we can all do it because we all have one. Okay. So you feel light and spacious in your body. Like the heart activation, up-level your emotional intelligence, untag from drama. You get like so much more perspective. In your heart, you can be right there with your people. Like the presence for me is just absolutely priceless. Like really snuggling into those little like cheek kisses with Savannah. Like the presence for me, it's just nothing. It's beyond words. Nothing compares to that presence. when you're really in your heart, and that unshakable trust and perspective. So the second one is healing for the past. So we all, every single one of us, hold trauma, the limiting beliefs, the memories from the past that don't serve us. I'm clearing this stuff all the time. It still comes up. I'm not sitting here in Miss Perfect Pants. Absolutely not. I hit these upper limits and have this, like we all do. And I just want to normalize it, because like trauma is not a dirty thing. It's just, it's normal. We all have it. We carry it from our life experiences in childhoods. We carry it from past lives. It's ancestral. We've got it in our DNA. Like, do you ever look at your mum or your dad and you're going, oh my God, I'm doing what they do? It's in our DNA, right? We carry it at a soul level. We come into this world with oaths and contracts from our soul. Some of it doesn't serve us, okay? So that's why the energetic healing work is so, so, so important, okay? So that we can move through upper limits, so that we can untag the self-sabotaging behaviours. Okay, it's essential to go in, do the inner work, the energy work, and release these. So in the meditation we did, although it wasn't a healing meditation as such, it was more an activation meditation, but you would have released some lower level, lower tolerance vibrations. So any kind of lower level vibrations would have naturally cleared out as you shifted up. Where I see people getting stuck with healing is just working on mindset work. Mindset work is very, very powerful, and belief work's very, very powerful. But you could have like the most successful, winning, abundant mindset, but if you have trauma memories in your DNA, the mindset work it's not enough, okay? You need to be able to go in and clear the trauma memories. And this is why a lot of people, when they're in self-development, they know it, they've got the awareness, got the consciousness, they've changed their behavior, but they don't feel it. So that's when you need the energy work. And discreating alone. So I see a lot of people clearing limiting beliefs or clearing trauma, like the negative stuff, but they don't recreate. And you want to recreate as well, so you're not just stuck in the past, clearing things that have went on in the past. Like I call it stuck in that permanent therapy. You want to recreate the most abundant version. Okay, so like we did in the meditation at the beginning, we recreated codes. Okay, we recreated codes, and you got a clear action. You got what you're no longer tolerating, and you got the one thing that you're saying yes to. That is recreating. That's recreating the new. That's going into your future self and bringing in the new energy and the new action. Okay. Be in love with the journey. Okay, I see a lot of people being attached to goals. Goals are great. Ambition is amazing. I'm very driven myself, but I used to be so controlling and so clingy with attached to goals. Okay, whether it's like a business goal, the new body, the health goal, and the man, like our happiness or fulfillment isn't attached to that. Okay, a lot of people attach themselves to that. When we go on holiday, it'll be great. Okay, I'll be happy when it's Saturday. I'll be happy when I can get into that dress. I'll be happy when I find a partner. I'll be happy I can rest when I make money in my business. And it's all an illusion. It's an absolute illusion. It's not true, because then you get the goal and you still don't feel the way that you want it to feel. And this is why there's so many people who reach like huge levels of success in their life and they feel empty. You see celebrities needing to go into rehab and go back and learn how to live because they didn't do it on the journey. Okay, you didn't do it on the journey. So one of the things that I teach in my group program, Self-Sourced, is radical acceptance and radical responsibility. Radical acceptance is all about having like the deepest gratitude for everything in your life now. It's perfect now. You're perfect now. You're enough. Okay. Now, not tomorrow, not when you have the thing, right now. Plus radical responsibility. And radical responsibility is holding the vision for yourself. So we're all on this journey of growth and evolution. I've grown a lot in the last 4 years, but in a year's time, I'll look back and like this will feel like a littler version. Okay. So having that radical acceptance and the radical responsibility allows you to walk with one foot in gratitude and one foot in evolution, loving your life now whilst being on that journey of growth, okay? But not attaching to the goals, just holding it. It's holding that vision, holding your manifestations with the excitement and kind of what if energy. For me, that just feels like the richest life. You know you're going to get your goals. Eventually it will happen. Everything you want will happen. But a question I asked myself, like, do I want to look back and like tell the story with so much control and stress with what I was doing before? Hell no. I want to love it all. I want to have my feet in the sand, my feet in the grass, snuggling the cheeks of my babies while they're young, like skipping off for weekends with my husband, having a coffee in bed, like the simple things. For me, it's the simple things, like enjoying breakfast, eggs and avocado. Oh my God, so much gratitude for eggs and avocado. But all of it, right? All of it, all the wee things like the fresh air coming in from the window, like my gorgeous fizz glass Rachel got me from Arbonne with this. I'm just, all of it, absolutely all of it, all just feels so abundant. So like being in love with the journey is absolute gold. And the thing, not many people master this. Not many people really, truly, truly feel this. And that's richness, because you could have all the things, but what does it matter if you don't feel that on the inside? And up-leveling soul-aligned rituals. Okay, so the next level of you definitely has next level rituals. This is sky-high levels of self-love, personal power, fueling your body to optimize your potential. Like you might be biohacking with the best nutrition, supplements, quantum technology. I know a lot of people are doing these cold baths right now. Definitely not for me, but I do my infrared sauna blanket, and that's my biohacking. Okay, I do other things, but I've not quite got there yet. Maybe I'll get a bit braver. But really, really up-leveling your rituals. So your higher self has, right, completely different rituals from you do now. She looks after herself in a completely different way. And that very much syncs with you being your full potential and creating the new things in your life. Okay, and this is where the health and the heart and the rituals all sync together. Okay, so I've been on a journey with health over the last 4 years, but I've never really put my attention on the inner work to health, but it's been like a natural ripple effect. As I've done all my inner work and healing, like I've just naturally became a lot more healthier. But I do hit an upper limit in health. Okay, so for the first 3 months of this year, I did this, set myself a challenge. And my challenge at 1st of January was, how good can I feel in 2023? And it was a year with no alcohol, meditating every day, and doing like my soul-aligned exercise, which is Pilates. Do that every day. I did it for 3 months and I felt amazing. Like I never felt better. Absolutely amazing. Okay, hit an upper limit. I had a sneaky self-sabotage like going on in the background. Couldn't let it get too good. So my daughter's birthday, and Gillian's on here, our alcohol-free coach, so she'll know all about this. Like I had a glass of wine, And it was the self-sabotage, and then I went on holiday, and then I never got back into it. So we all have these. So I have an upper limit in my health, and it will be an upper limit and how good I'll let it get, how good I'll let myself feel. So this month I'm starting a 30-day to healthy living plan with Arbonne, and I'm going through the complete reset, the inner cleanse, the health reset, the nutrition reset. But I'm working with a theta healer because I've got my own blind spots. I do a lot of my own healing, but I need support with this to go in and look at what my upper limits are. Okay, so I know that there's emotional eating there. I know that there's things like with my family. I know it's in with my relationship, but also know the issue is never the issue. We think we know, and then when we go in and do the work, it's always something else. So I'm excited to start that journey, and I'll be sharing that journey and my progress with Arbonne as well. So wherever you are on your health and wellness journey, there is always, always, always a next level. And I just want you to be aware of when you go into your higher self will tell you what your soul aligned next level is. And if you feel resistance, so you've got self-sabotage behavior like I have, okay, that's an invitation for you to look at the blocks, right? Where are you hitting an upper limit there? What's stopping you in your beliefs or your energy? And then going back to the communication, right? Speak what you desire, okay? Talk as though you're your higher self. Have conversations from the most evolved version of you. Use words that you feel. Like this masterclass is called Activate. Like when I say that word activate, I feel activated. Like when I say the word self-sourced, name I feel activated. Personal power, I feel activated, like I feel it, okay? Another just wee hack, some of you might have done this, is to create your own ramage, to create your own rant. Like Abraham Hicks does this a lot. So when you talk into the audio of your phone, like create a little rant about who you are and what you are desiring and what you're creating in your life, okay? And listen to it on repeat. If you listen to it every day on a walk or in the car, you will completely shift your internal environment. Okay, do it consistently and you'll completely decondition your negative talk. That's one of the things that I did that was just an absolute game changer. And a lot of what I was saying, I didn't even see it as negative because it's very subtle. Okay, it's not complaining, it's just very subtle, which may be the case for a lot of people in here because you are so conscious and aware, like you're not going about complaining all day, but a lot of it's very, very subtle. And it's just tuning into the subtleties in the communication. And it can be something like, oh my God, what is this live? I've just had like Beyonce fly in and I'm doing a session with her, and then we're doing like a big retreat, and oh my God, like just whatever, like what's the big things that you're manifesting, like the big things that excite you, who you want to be, and just like doing that, okay? And listening to it, and you'll feel it in your body. And it can be like a rainy, dark day on the school run, and listening that in your car, I swear it does something. It just does something. You feel it. So these pieces, I believe that it's transformational wherever you are in your journey, okay? So for me, these are the pieces that I'll continue to integrate over a lifetime and go deeper with. So whether you're seeking deeper spiritual evolution, you're already on your spiritual journey and you want to dive deeper into the heart, maybe you are creating a new life cycle, you're in your next phase of life, and you want to create a new life cycle, like completely reimagine life, you want to do it different. Maybe in survival and stressed across all the places, like I was, okay, like typically having small kids, but feeling stretched, okay? Maybe you're grateful and full of fire and you're ready for the next level, okay? Because there's always a next level of purpose, there's always a next level of love, and you want to go deeper. So what I'm sharing, what I've shared is relevant, okay? Relevant to wherever you are on your journey. And this is where I love to help people just to up level, to feel wildly fulfilled and on purpose, living through your heart's desire, your zone of genius, creating that impact and feeling like rewarded in plenty, okay? Having that unshakable self-trust, knowing who you are to the core, and that you're infinitely supported by heaven and earth. Really being in flow with life, like in the seasons of your life, living in alignment with your truth, really feeling that co-creation with the universe and being in overflow, okay? Experiencing plenty of love, joy, abundance, richness in all the places. And I believe that comes first through the connection that we have with the universe. And I'm just going to share the ways that I help people to make that transformation as well. There's a few different ways. So I've helped hundreds of people to make transformations across leadership, relationships, and lifestyle with the 4 abundance acceleration systems. And this is from my self-sourced program. So I'm just going to very, very briefly talk through this. You will receive more details in an email if you're interested, but I'll very, very briefly talk through this, okay? So in these areas, in self-abundance, this is about creating a vision, really creating a vision for your best, shiniest self. Like mastering the heart activation, mastering it, being that deep authenticity, purpose, fulfillment, healing from the pain from the past, the resentment, okay, negative memories, negative patterns, and mastering your mind, creating a belief system aligned with who you want to be, okay, and cultivating razor sharp self-love, and really getting into the nitty-gritty of your energetics, the energy, your energetic makeup, okay, and doing the recoding so that you can be who you want to be, your fullest potential, and be a vibrational match for what you're growing into as well. In leadership abundance, this has been the leader of your life, remembering who you are and why you're here, tuning into your inner wisdom to access the highest and best answers time and time again, really having that deepened clarity on your purpose and more aligned leadership experience to create success at your terms, and mastering manifestation. Really understanding the laws of the universe. Manifestation goes way beyond the law of attraction that everyone knows from The Secret. Relationship abundance, so reimagine romantic, personal, professional relationships, supporting your relationships to thrive at the next level, detoxing any relationships, releasing negative cycles and thought patterns that keep us in these loops, okay? Releasing pain from the past to bring completion and peace to past experiences, and manifesting new relationships, whether it's new tribe, new partner, new community, and up-leveling soul-aligned boundaries, which is a huge thing. Like, you feel people's boundaries because it's in their energetic settings. Like, you feel it. And lifestyle abundance. So in here, I help you to redesign your lifestyle to align with you. So the places, the spaces, the people, the food, the movement. This is all about environment mastery. Like, elevate your frequency through hacking your environment. like releasing the burnout cycles, the undercurrent, feeling overworked and people pleasing, to really create that journey that we talked about, that journey of gratitude, that journey of bliss, okay, like in your everyday. So this is self-sourced. This is my group program. You get lifelong access, and it's a combination of self-study and live group coaching. So there's 25 modules, an abundance of tools and meditations. There's 2 monthly live calls a month where I come on and I support you in embodiment and integration. And we have a beautiful and amazing community. So you grow with like-minded people and really receive that support. And it's amazing to see some people from Self-Sourced on here today. And for this masterclass, I'm offering an exclusive offer to you. Okay, so this isn't on the sales page or found anywhere else, but if you wanted to come into Self-Sourced, this exclusive offer, there's pay in full, which is $999, and it's usually $1,336, or 6 monthly payments of $299, and it's usually 6 payments of $333, or 11 monthly payments of $171, and it's usually $202, okay? And there's also the option to upgrade and work with me privately as well, so receive the private coaching and mentorship. And what we do is we create a bespoke package depending on how long like you want to work with me and what your needs are, but we create a bespoke package around that. Other one is Be Your Healer. So this is a self-study. It's a digital course, a self-study where you get your quantum healing toolkit. Okay, this is a toolkit if you like just want the tools, you want to know how to release the trauma, release the beliefs, okay, and a toolkit that you go back to again and again, so you can do this stuff at home yourself. I'm a big believer in we're all our best healers, okay? See, just being able to do this stuff every day. Sometimes we have blind spots, sometimes we need support. Yes, I love support, but being able to do this every day and like yourself is absolute game changing. Okay, so again, all of my things are lifetime access. Once you buy it, it's yours for life. All of my products are. So it's 5 modules, and there's also meditation and embodiment exercises as well. So it's a really, really powerful, potent toolkit, which I'm offering for 111 angel numbers. And it's usually £177. But again, that's an exclusive offer only for people who have signed up for this masterclass. So whether you're live or the replay. And I'm so excited. I've got some amazing events coming up. And what I would say, these events are just going to be absolutely incredible. They're events that if I wasn't hosting them, I'd be like, please sign me up. Like, I'm hosting them because I want to do them. So if you're local, if you're available, I would invite you to come. Like, you will love it. It's going to be hugely transformational. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm doing the Evening with Your Higher Self event in a beautiful venue in Ayr, the 28th of September. The DNA activation retreat I'm doing with an incredible friend and Kundalini yoga guru. She's just amazing, Carly of Carly Yoga, and we're doing that in Ayr, and we're syncing the energy work with Kundalini yoga. Carly and I have done a couple of things together, and it's just absolute magic. And we're working with an amazing organic food person, Bareface Bakery, and their food is all highly nutritious and just delicious. So that's a full day on the 8th of October, Sunday. It'll run from 10 till 4 o'clock, again in Ayr. And I'm also running a retreat called Activate at Turnberry, so the 5-star resort Turnberry. and the 19th of November. So another Sunday. Activate's going to be like a new year experience. So imagine what we all do halfway through January. We jump into new year energy with our best selves. We feel like on fire. Okay, I want to bring that into November so we can complete the year with celebration, feeling our best, like really, really, really like end the year on a high. So we're like ready to go for 2024. And it's in the most gorgeous, 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 stunning environment, the Turnberry Resort with beautiful private dining, and it's an intimate retreat. So that one, I think it's 11 people because I've accessed the private dining area. It will be 444. It's a day retreat, 444. But again, for this group, I'm offering it at 333. Okay, and you'll receive all the details in an email after this. And we also have the Arbonne. So if anyone's interested in learning more about the Arbonne products, I talked about the 30 Days from Healthy Living plan that I'm doing from Monday. Okay, or even if you're like, I don't want to do that, but I'm quite interested in the products, like the fizz sticks. I came off coffee and I have these energy fizz sticks. That's what I started with, and they're absolutely amazing. I feel so much better for them. Or if you're interested in talking to us about being an independent consultant, if you wanted to create a new revenue stream in your business, then we can have that conversation with you as well. One of the reasons that I decided to partner with Arbonne is because I do work closely with my clients on helping them to up-level the rituals. I love the products. I've been using the products and have just experienced such a shift. It's like, right, okay, how good can I feel now? Like, let's take this to the next level. And for my financials as well, I've been very good in my business at manifesting money, not so good at managing it, not so good at having like different streams and managing it. So with Arbonne, I'm creating that different revenue stream. I'm creating a revenue stream that I can save for the future as well, save for the future. And that's part of my up-leveling money management. We also have Rachel on the call today. So Rachel's my Arbonne guru, Rachel Chan. If anyone had any questions around Arbonne, Rachel's here to answer the questions. So thank you so much for joining me in Activate. I've had so much fun. It's been an absolute pleasure. There will be space just now to answer any questions, to share anything that's come up for you. And you'll receive all the information for these products and services in the follow-up email with the replay again, so we can be in touch if anything, if you're curious about anything, or if you're interested about anything, we can follow up and arrange a call or arrange a chat. I'm also running a competition. So on my last masterclass, I ran a competition on Instagram and invited everyone just to share a reflection in stories and tag me. Okay, and one person won a private coaching and healing session, which you can buy for £222. So someone won that the last time. I'm going to do the same because I loved doing it. I absolutely loved doing it. And that person has been amazing. She's already experienced so many shifts just with that one session. So I'll be doing the draw for that competition on Monday. So to be in that draw, all you need to do is do a post on stories and tag me, just saying that you've been in here, anything you want to say about it, and then your name will go into that draw to win the private session. Amazing. And I'm just holding space now. If anyone has any questions at all, just pop yourself off mute.
Not a question, but I just wanted to share. I know I missed some there because I had a hygienist appointment, so I've just been getting my teeth cleaned. But a few weeks ago, obviously, I came to your workshop, Frankie, with Carly, and I guess I just wanted to share. I know that so many people on here already, experience your work and work with you, but I genuinely believe that the shift of me stepping into this kind of higher next version of myself came from a result of that experience, and that's been the catalyst for so much more growth for me. But I think the most important thing, it's been clarity around like really leaning into like what aligns now in this season of my business. So I've went from a place where I felt a little bit stuck and it was difficult to kind of manifest and create, whereas now I just feel in such a place of flow. And I used to always be the action focused kind of business owner, just do more, do more, do more, and that will create more of what you want. And what I've realised that action obviously in business is so important, but if it's not coming from a place of good energy and alignment, then I think that's where I definitely got stuck. So I just want to say thank you to you, Frankie, because it's just been the biggest shift for me, and I'm so grateful.
You know, I cry easily, Rachel.
I mean that.
Thank you so much. And it's just so beautiful for me to witness you up level time and time again, Rachel. You're absolutely incredible. And it's an honour to co-create with you in all the ways.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? I must warn you, my laptop might cut out. I had a battery issue today. I was sitting doing downloads on my laptop, charging my laptop, doing healings before this session. So it's got us through, but I'm holding this space if anyone has any other questions. Eva's feeling hot. It's the energy shift, Eva. I can feel the bloods rush to the surface. Do you feel more vital, more energetic? I feel that from you.
I think I'm feeling it from everyone. I mean, does everyone not feel warm? My next 2 clients are going to walk out here bionic.
Do we all feel different? So we've all just quantum shifted, changed our biology, not just for now, but this is a permanent change. You'll continue to calibrate and integrate over the next few days. I know we've kind of went through a lot today. There's been a lot of detail in the training, a lot of information, and we've gone deep in the meditation. Okay, so what I'm going to invite you to do after this is create the space to sit with everything you've gone into today and journal into it. Get outside if you can, go in nature if you can, and just start to journal into this, because you're going to have lots coming through. Reach out to myself if you have any questions about the training, any questions around going deeper in any of the ways. Okay, if anything comes up for you, let me know and I can support you through it as well. If you have a Arbonne specific interest or question, then Rachel and I can support you with that. Okay. Thank you so much. I really am so grateful for sharing this space. So grateful for you for showing up, for going all in, for co-creating and experiencing the shifts. And I can't wait to hear how it all lands over the weekend, because I know you're going to see so many changes, so many new things are going to be reflected back to you from today. So thank you so much. Very grateful. Much love. Mwah. Have an amazing rest of the day, you incredible women. Bye.